So do you remember when I tried to go in that door, like 20 episodes ago, and it didn't work?
Now it does.
Now it does.
Well, that's because he pulled the deadbolt that was locked on it when he came out. Just didn't bother animating that.
Sure. I mean, only if the Nosferatu never bothered to relock the deadbolt after you left, anyways. And even then, it looked like kind of a wimpy door. You'd think some vampire's shoulder would be able to break that open.
Or you have a katana, you could just pry it open, probably.
Exactly.
Or the fire axe.
Yeah, the fire axe
'Cause
would
you
be
can-
even better.
Because he can do everything with a katana.
Hey, TV Trope says it's true, and I believe... Are you saying that fiction is wrong?
Yes.
Are you
I'm saying
possibly
fiction.
saying that a book of
I'm saying
fiction
that-
is lying?
I'm saying that fiction is fictional.
How dare
No
you.
way.
You s-
Pull the
you-
other one. So yeah, what do we want to do now? I don't feel like going right to Chinatown.
What other quests do we have on our queue?
Well, we
first
still need to
let's
finish
put some
Hatter.
points into things. What do you suggest as far as points?
You need a little more security, clearly. Ran into a bunch of locks you couldn't pick there.
Yeah. Would subterfuge boost lockpicking?
Subterfuge is used for, seduction.
We want to just boost our lockpicking skills as much as we can right now.
Do you still have that security book that you got from the museum?
I don't know, I'll check.
Wouldn't it be an open book?
It should be.
Oh hey, the chalice
Yeah.
is full.
You have 10 blood points in the odious chalice.
We could do the Shreknet quests. We could do the Gargoyle quest, which I think is what triggers you getting the Tremere Haven.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay.
I could deal with a Swank Haven. First let's... Well, nah, let's go talk to
Why
him
did
now.
you blood buff?
Accident is the right mouse button.
Yeah, my theory is that he just accidentally right-clicked while he was walking along.
I just said that! I'm
Are you
surprised
kidding?
that Isaac
Exetera makes
tolerates
no
graffiti on his
mistakes.
shop wall. It would be much more fun if there was, like, if it, like, trailed off and then there were drag marks going into here. Bloodstain on the floor. That sort of thing. But let's talk about gargoyles.
Evening. It's taken up residence in my beloved Asian theater. It is closed now, but that's beside the point.
So
I sent
gargoyles
some
are
people
like
to evict
monsters.
it, and it sent them
So
back
are
with a
we
few
now in the
less
Gargoyles
limbs.
TV show?
I can't have that monster
No.
attacking kindred in my
But
city.
I'm not going to tell you what gargoyles are. Because
It's a
what we're going to
walking
do after
block of
talking to
stone
Isaac is
with
go
a
talk to
taste for
Strauss and
blood.
have him tell us what
I'd
gargoyles
suggest
are.
whatever method doesn't result in
You did need to say that. I might spoiler edit
It's
that
a
out.
walking
Rather have
block
it
of
as an
stone with a
ally,
taste for
But I
blood.
doubt it's going to be chatty. Here's the key for the theater. I'll leave it up to you.
Mark my words, old man.
Well, I mean,
I-
considering he's a vampire, an old man wouldn't be wrong.
I appreciate that the sass for him isn't obviously relationship damaging like the sass for Strauss.
Which reminds me, why weren't you mean to Strauss?
I like him and he's giving me a Swank Haven.
Stop being nice.
Maybe after he has given me the Swank Haven.
We really have no reason to talk to him after we get to Swanhaven.
Also for starting the camera landing.
We're going wild card though.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
Going somewhere.
Oh.
To be quite frank, most people that play this game probably don't do the Camarilla ending.
Why?
Because
Strauss is a
wild
cool
card.
guy.
Etc.
Honestly- Honestly, because it is not easy to get. The wild card ending is the easiest one to get.
Etc.
It is, in
If
fact-
there exists an option
Really?
to screw everyone over, people will no doubt almost always take it.
The
Why
wild
would that
card,
be a hard ending?
the
I
wild
got that
card
in my
ending
first
is the
playthrough.
the wild card ending is the only ending you cannot screw yourself out of. If you are rude to Strauss, if you are rude to LaCroix, if you are rude to Ming Zhao, if you are rude to Nines, you can get locked out of all of those endings.
I'm pretty sure I had all the endings available.
Well,
I
you
guess
weren't
I'm not
addicted
rude to
everyone,
people.
but you're a paragon.
It's
I don't think that
possible
any
your pack
vampire
changes.
really counts as Paragon.
No, not your character. I'm saying you personally, you can't help but be goody two shoes.
What are you doing?
I'm waiting for that lady to come
Waiting
by.
for a
I need
blood
some
doll.
blood. But whatever, let's go see Strauss.
You're going the wrong way.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, but etc. You gotta understand, if there's an option to screw everyone over, most people are gonna end up taking it, regardless of what they feel about any of the factions in the game. Because
It isn't really screwing
as
everyone
Bob
over.
Page
It's
says, as Bob Page says in Deus Ex, you're taking the biggest slice, throwing the whole pie out the window.
I mean, to be honest, that ending is probably just, you know... I would assume that Strauss takes over L.A. Although,
So-
maybe the Anarchs get it. I don't know.
Actually, the Anarchs almost certainly get it.
Really? You don't think Strauss would make a play for the city?
I think he
I
would
don't-
lose.
I don't know. Again, I don't think the Anarchs were really...
I don't think he
Very
would
powerful.
beat Isaac and Nines when there are no longer Quajan or Camarilla.
Does Isaac
Block it.
care about...
Neonate. How can I
LA?
be of assistance?
Yeah, Hollywood is part of LA.
Yeah, I
My
think
impression was that they were pretty much separate. I mean...
Hollywood is a neighborhood in LA.
Did you not play L.A. Noire?
Well, yes, but for the purpose of vampire governance, it's,
Strictly speaking, the Prince of LA
Of
nominally has
course.
control over Hollywood. He doesn't realistically have control because he's a wuss, but Strauss probably wouldn't stand for that.
Wait, so... But what you're saying is that the presence of the player character on Strauss's side is enough to win a war with Isaac and...
I'm saying you should take the wild card
Yes.
ending.
Huh.
That is exactly what I'm saying,
What is
because
it you
like
would
I
like
have
to
said,
know?
the player character is probably the most powerful vampire in this city.
Well, also, maybe it wouldn't even go to fighting. I'm pretty sure that by the end of the game, assuming you weren't being a jerk, I would expect most of the vampires in the city to at least respect the player character.
Yes, that is also true. But
Why are you
So,
a
do you think
reason
that it
why
would
a
go
lot
to
of-
war with Nines over that?
It might go to war with Nines,
What
but it
can
might
I
not go.
tell you
Isaac
about
might
them?
agree to, be like, all right, whatever.
Because I mean, my impression is that at least in my playthrough that I got to the end, I was fairly friendly with Nines, even though I did end up going for the Camarilla ending.
What is a gargoyle? I want to know.
A gargoyle, put simply, is a creature that was created to protect the Tremere clan in the early years of our existence. They are very powerful, and not to be trifled with. Yes, we used our extensive knowledge of blood magics to create a race of protectors.
Is it
They
just
served
the
their purpose well, but they have
just the
also
Tremere that create
caused many
gargoyles, or
problems.
can mages do that as
It's
well?
a complicated issue.
It is just Tremere.
You said you need blood magic, so yeah, it would be Tremere.
Gargoyles are at their base vampires. The way the Tremere created them.
Well, many gargoyles
So
still
first,
serve
you have to
Tremere
understand that the
masters,
Tremere
but
created
a number of them
themselves
have
by
since
stealing
rebelled and gone
Shimichi
into
blood,
hiding. They are a
and
sentient
then
race, but
did magic on
ultimately
that and
unfit
made
for the
themselves into
freedom they
vampires.
desire. They need the guidance of their former
So
masters.
what they did after that, when everybody was trying to kill them in the
With
Dark
much
Ages,
difficulty, I'm afraid.
is they rounded up a bunch of
Gargoyles
gangrels,
are notoriously resilient.
took Shimichi
Their
blood,
hides are made of stone.
did blood magic on it,
Firearms will be almost
and turned them into
useless.
gargoyles.
Blunt force is the only thing they understand. Of course.
A good thing we have a
What
katana.
Yes, I know something of gargoyles, and of this gargoyle in particular.
Oh,
I
that's
had
interesting.
hopes that he would meet his final death.
It is much easier to get him to spill the
Seems my
beans
creation
as
still lives to torment
Tremere?
me.
a Tremere.
Well, that
Many
probably
I
is
think-
because
created
we are the
this gargoyle
he is a
to protect
Tremere,
the
we are
Chantry's
Tremere, we have
lives.
some sort of
He
bond
was
we
a
can
faithful
start
servant
doing.
and saved my life more
Yeah,
than
that's a
once.
that's a
Unfortunately, he became
good
increasingly
in-game
upset about his role as my
explanation.
protector.
Metagaming explanation is because this quest is tied to you getting your upgraded Haven, so they don't want to kick you out of it just because you haven't made the right character choices.
Isaac Abrams. His disrespect for the Camarilla is surpassed only by his hatred of LaCroix. If he finds out, it will be a source of great embarrassment for the clan and the Camarilla. He cannot learn that this gargoyle was my creation.
He's got very nice shifty expressions here.
So
I
that
see that
right
you've
there
learned well.
is why I think most
Despite
players
the
miss out
indiscretion of
entirely
your
on the
sire,
Camarilla
You
ending.
are proving to be an asset for the clan. I commend and thank you, Neonate.
Really? Why do you think that...
Because most people
if
will want to
you-
tell people the truth. That's why.
If you tell Isaac that, not only is it worth bonus experience points, but it locks you out of the Camarilla ending because Strauss will lock his haven and you are locked out of it for the rest of the game.
And when confronted with either lie or tell the truth, most people in the game will want to tell the truth. You should know, you goody two shoes.
Really? It's... Why would you not... You're eating people in the night and lying is going to be the big problem here? I don't get it.
Here, take this. It is
Most
an
people are
ancient
not
ward that may
selfish
help you in your
dicks.
battle with the gargoyle. You need only carry it on your person.
You
to
should
enjoy
know,
its
you goody
protection.
two shoes.
What's selfish about protecting... Well, I guess it is kind of selfish, actually.
What's...
With much
Frankly,
difficulty.
either way you do this is selfish. You're either selfish on the behalf of the Camarilla or you're selfish on the behalf of the Anarchs. You're either terribly embarrassing Strauss and pretty much destroying his entire power base by discrediting him altogether as a being of any control. Take a left, take a right, take a left.
And there was something in here that I need to steal. Have I already stolen it?
Up, down, down, left, right, left, right.
I think you did because it's supposed to be on that table right there by the plush chair.
Actually, I gotta...
Pull up your
Okay.
inventory.
Well, I might have
'Cause
put
you
it away
have-
already. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, you haven't put anything away.
Yeah, I haven't been back to the Haven in a while.
So that book is supposed to be your hint for why you should come talk to Strauss after you've gotten the gargoyle quest from Isaac. Because I think they assume you're going to wander around Strauss's mansion for a while and wander across that library, so you'll find it.
It's actually hard to wander across that library. You have to go right at the fork, or you won't be able to get to it.
Yes, that's true, but
So if you go left, you will not be able to get to it until without passing
If-
the entrance.
if you have no idea where you're going, you have a 50-50 chance of going right the first time. And most people that went left the first time would then go right and see what's that way.